Steven said in the locker room that he felt that you guys played better this series than you did in the last series against the Leafs. I mean, would you agree with that, with just the way you guys played?
I would agree with that, yeah. I'm not going to get into debate of like who is the better team. They beat us 4 games to 2. So statistics say they were the better team than us. But do I sit here and think we could have really done anything different to change the tide? No. Like we played well enough to win this series. I think anybody that watched this series would agree with that. But you can't lose 3 overtime games at home. Like if you're not going to get a home game, it's really tough to win a series. And we had the lead in Game 3 and gave it up with a minute left. We had a 4-1 lead in Game 4 and gave that one up. And this one we had to come from behind, but still you're 3 games in overtime, regardless of how you think the territory of the game's going. If you can't pull those out, then it's tough to win, and that's where I give Toronto credit. Even when they were being leaned on by us, they were opportunistic. They capitalized on plays they had to, and when it came for our turn for that to happen, we couldn't capitalize.
Through the past 3 years and the long runs and the successes, you talked this morning about how much fun these moments are. I mean, how empty does it feel kind of right now? I know it's only been about 10 minutes after the game, but...
Listen, this team hasn't lost a playoff series in the Eastern Conference since 2019. It's 2023. We're not used to this feeling. So you sit here and do this press conference 10 minutes after the game ended. I don't know. I can't even think of the word, but it just doesn't feel good. But like I said, I think there's 31 other teams in the league that would love to have our history here in the last 10 years, 5 years, 3 years. That's why this is difficult, because usually we're on the other side of this press conference and I'm going second as the winning coach.